Hey guys, what's up? Today I got a different thing for you, and it's all about taking care of people that seem not dangerous, Like the cuter they are, the more they invest in things that attract kids when they're actually like a gangster adult. You have to be fishy. Not trust 100%, not judge people, but just be fishy. Just be careful what you notice, especially when you have kids these days. That's all about social media. They get attention from social media and they only understand how to get love from social media because that's what everybody likes. So from the picture right now that you can see love has no gender, religion, sexuality, something, color. And actually, it's a very beautiful message. I wish everybody could say that. But there's a thing that just tells me maybe in the future somebody feels comfortable putting age, right? It's kind of weird. You have to be careful, right? And you might be wondering, mate, who the heck is this dude? I will tell you. His channel is called RZTV. He has 144,000 kids following his beautiful channel. Let's check the description. Channel totally directed to the family. Oh, with lots of fun and gameplays. Yeah, games? What? Yesterday a kid came to me. Meet, are you a YouTuber? Well, I'm trying to do, but the way he came to me like, are you really a YouTuber? It's like they're fantasize about that thing. And I'm like, damn. We have to be careful. Here I will be posting all the contents of my headquarters, the HQ RZT. The HQ is composed of several child talents and we bring you a lot of fun in your daily life. Several challenges and differentiated content for all ages. The content that you can put in the living room TV for everyone to see. Ready you have here. Okay, so he puts a few stuff and everything. It seems all beautiful and Gucci, right? But there's something that I told my wife a few days ago because it makes me wonder. Is it possible the fact that you interact with a specific demographic, you suddenly become attracted to the demographic more than you would assume? And the fact when you see how vulnerable they can be and the power you can have over them, it's like the power can corrupt you. Because it always surprises me. If you love kids that much, how do you go the other way? I can understand being sexually attracted to a specific person. I can get it. Even if they might have been the wrong age because they might be very beautiful. I don't know. That's their case. Not my case. But it just surprises me that you take advantage of them because the person trusts you enough to not make you feel bad for the action that you're doing. The fact that you can assume that's okay. It's just weird. Fortnite streamer RAULZITOYT arrested on child sexual assault charges. The streamer, whose real name is Raulino de Oliveira Maciel, has been charged with the sexual assault of children. The arrest was made by police of child and adolescent victims after the mother of one of the victims reached out. Reported on by Jacob Hale of Dexerto, the case involved allegations made against RAULZITOYT. According to the police report, the mother revealed that her son suffered abuse from the streamer in February and May of 2021, which is kinda weird because that would mean something happened and it happened again. So the kid was still there. So this guy had some power over the kids, right? That's my point. Fame is such a humongous currency in the mind of a child. They don't understand what it is, but they see the effect it has on other people and gives them the delusion that this is really important. There was also a report from another child who claimed that he has been abused by Maciel. According to the investigation, RAULZITOYT used his online platform such as Instagram to make contact with the children who are aged between 10 and 14. The finding states that Maciel promised access to jobs in the area of expertise and even saw him claiming to be hired by a major TV station. The significance of this is that the victims are child theater film, and TV actor. So damn. So he is like promising people in the gaming industry, in all this industry. You know what I find kind of weird? We have an industry that's so gangster, so big, and we don't have a filter for these stuff. That we need to filter these people. That's kind of weird. I remember when I was a kid, there was always like these weird rumors, and everybody's like, nah, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. And now you just keep hearing these things over and over and over. And I'm like, guys, this is like a breeding ground. If churches were having those gangsters 24/7, police would be all up in their face, right? Yeah, I do believe that is true. But it surprises me this is like it's been created over and over. That confirms my suspicion sometimes either the men are attracted to that thing for wrong reason, or they even start there and slowly for some odd reason switch, see the benefit with the power of corruption, seeing that they can do anything with these kids because these kids needs them so much because they have a subjective delusional way of seeing stuff. And they're like, hey, I can actually do this. And it surprises me, and that way it makes me worry. That I'm like, nobody's going to take care of my kids, ever. A report from TVE Famosos claims that both children were abused so many times that both do not know how to order chronologically how they occurred. You're telling me they have been abused so many times they cannot even count? If that is true, I'm not sure what I have to believe. I mean, if it was happening and you were assuming you're a child anyway, I'm not even supposed to think this much. And that's something that I need to try to solve. I don't need to understand the kid's logic because that isn't the important thing. It's a kid. They're supposed to find logic in their life through experience, healthy one, to understand how the world works. What this person did to these kids is horrible. A statement from SPT Games RAULZITOYT says that he is no longer part of the company and they would have to wait on facts and results of the investigation. Okay, well, I hope for them, but it does surprise me. But the fact that two kids came forward, it doesn't look very good for you. Because they're talking about the R word, right? It just surprises me when I see colorful people though. Even if that is not the case, the fact that you have something up attracting kids between 14 and 18, it's kind of weird. Was it 14 and 18? No, it was 10 and 14. Ay. This doesn't look good. The fact that he's a Fortnite streamer, he is very focused in what he wants. He knows where's the kids. He's not going after Hearthstone players or something like that because those might be quite intelligent kids to play a card game or something like that. But Fortnite, we know they're kids. And it's just weird. I just find it so weird. He hasn't been blamed, so allegedly nothing happened. But people, you need to keep track of your kids these days. It's not an age that you can just let them go. It's like everybody's like, yeah, because back in the day, see like this, back in the day, at the age of 9, my father would just let me go outside and do whatever I want, you know? Because there's like a personal responsibility of your action. You don't feel not responsible for anything. My father literally told me there are men out there and they're gonna use you. Literally. Let's just be careful. Don't trust anybody. Don't take anything for free. Don't eat anything from nobody. Literally says it's gonna end bad. Do not trust nobody. But now we have this age that everybody's like, you know what? We are progressive. This is a utopia. Why do you want people to trust you? That's what I find weird. People should just judge what they can trust, but you shouldn't convince people by, you can trust me. You shouldn't be like, hey man, come to my show. I can teach you this and that. And the kid goes there and they cannot take specific actions or decisions. It just surprises me that we live in an age that these two decisions are so close near each other that the advantage can just be like, whoop, I got you. Whoop, you don't, you know? Back in the day, it was so far away. Because back in the day when you made a gangster decision, they would just say, you're dumb. Why would you do something like that? And if you have a kid that didn't understand that concept, you would tell them, no, you're not gonna do that, for example. You keep it away. But now you have these two things like, I'm a very nice person that wants to help you. You know, it's kind of weird. You don't let nobody get so close to your kids. And now there is so many possibilities. And it makes me, it just surprises me. There's so many platforms that are so close to that. TikTok, YouTube, Twitch. It's like everything. And if you're a parent that you're very involved in your kid's life, I think you should be okay. Because nobody should be able to tell your kid, do not tell your parents. That is something that all kids needs to be able to know whenever somebody tells you something. That's it. No secret stuff, no exploration at a young age. No, kiss my ass. You freaking tell me. I'm here to protect you, and there are people out there that are bad. Girl or boy, I don't freaking care. Be freaking careful, because they are the people that actually go to certain march and says, you know what, bring your kids, you know, let your kids walk with us in this march. And even if they see weird naked people or people wearing like gangster spandex stuff with a zip on their mouth, and they're gonna be like, mommy, what the heck is this? I'm like, no, why would you teach a kid something like that? Or be like, no, it's okay for them to learn it at a very young age. Or you have these kids doing gangster stuff on the stage and they're throwing money at it. It's a body empowerment for the little boy. Well, no, I'm not even allowed to say that, because that boy was a trans woman. In this age, very progressive people are in power that are advocating for stuff for your kids that doesn't benefit them in the long run. They don't really care for your kids. They care for the social point they're getting. And you have to be very careful with these people. Take care of your kids and be distrustful of anybody, with color or none. If they like kids, look at them like a boss. I don't freaking care. If you feel you're judging them, then remove your kids. If they tell you you're judging them, tell them, hey, I'm a parent. This is my natural instinct. This is what I feel. This is something that happens. So if it's a small minority, I have to be careful for that small minority, because that small minority can do a level of damage of a big majority of their lives. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about the situation. If you experience it, let me know how you defended yourself, because it can always educate somebody. And yeah, stay in touch, stay healthy, and take care of your family, man. When you have these weird, happy, child-focusing people, be careful.
Don't get me wrong, ma cosa kita bong. Buta fire na mi blonde, kush hash, purple skunk, criollo, colombici, jam, turloqueta, verdeta, welcome.